a salute. I'm your host, Chris Budihas, and joining me virtually is Will Haire with BellaVix. Will, how are you?
I'm doing great, Chris. Thanks so much for having me. I appreciate being invited on the show.
Nah, thanks a lot, and I appreciate you coming on. So let's give the audience a little bit of background. So where are you from originally, and what you do in the military?
Yeah, so originally from Long Island, New York, and I since left there a while ago, and I was an electrician mate in the United States Navy. I served through 2002 to 2007.
Wow. No, thanks for your service to the nation. E.T., were you on a surface warfare side of things or on the shore side of things? Yeah.
EM, electrician's mate, very close. And yeah, I was on the surface side. So I served on a flagship. I served on the USS LaSalle, and I got a lot of experience on that ship. And then I served on the Elrod, a frigate. So I've always done small boats and lots of times out to sea, but that's the name of the game. And, you know, you learn a lot working there, and I'm happy to have signed up and given my time. It's kind of what you
Well, God bless you, man. I tell you, when I was on the USS Essex and then the Bella Wood, the larger amphibious carriers, I'd see the smaller ships out there tossing left and right, you know, listening back and forth. And I'm like, thank God I'm on a bigger ship. Other than the chow lines, everything else was a little bit better than the smaller ship. So, hey, I appreciate it. So let's talk about your company. What is BellaVix? What do you guys do, and how long you been around?
Yeah, so we're a marketplace management agency. We help brands scale on online marketplaces like Amazon and Walmart. As an agency, we've been doing that since 2018. And as a working professional, I've been doing it since about 2011, 2012. So we've seen lots of changes in the marketplace, and we've helped a lot of brands realize the sales opportunity on the platforms. And it's been an exciting journey.
That's great. Now, how did you get into marketing? Did you, when you left the Navy, was that something you gravitated towards, or did it find you?
I think a little bit of both. So I got out of the service, and I was blessed. I went to a really good college. I went to Quinnipiac University out of Hamden.
I heard of their polls.
Yeah, we get all the polls. That's what we're known for. But it's actually one of the top business schools in the country. And they have something called the Yellow Ribbon Program. So the Yellow Ribbon Program allowed me to go to a private school that had like a $50,000 semester tuition attached to it, and I was able to go there for free. And that gave me an opportunity to learn entrepreneurship, which is what I studied. And then I left that place in 2013, I think is when I graduated. And I was able to leave that and then go right into business with a marketing agency doing various marketing activities. And I left a comfortable six-figure job working as an electrician at a power plant to writing copy and doing advertising for small businesses. And that's where I started to cut my teeth. That's
great. And obviously, you've seen a huge evolution in marketing between when you started and where we're at now. It's amazing to see that, because I'm kind of in space by doing this and some of my other activities that I'm doing in my post-military career. So for you, you know, because people people leaving service or been out, they'll ask questions like, hey, how'd you get into this? So with marketing, for those in service considering separation or retirement, what are the 1-2 bits of advice you would give them as they consider marketing as a career option?
Yeah, so definitely you have to be in the business. I mean, honestly, I think the best way to get into it is through some type of schooling or working for an actual small business. So for me, I got my first couple jobs through a professor, and the college had very hands-on experience. So like my junior and sophomore year, we were tasked with finding small businesses and helping them develop a marketing plan, put budgets aside, and some of the business let us execute on those plans. So I learned a lot about marketing, which helped out tremendously. And then working for startups, a lot of the time it's like doing free stuff. So like my first few clients, we didn't charge very much, if anything at all. But once we were able to deliver some results, I was able to use those case studies to go get more work. So I never went in from like a traditional, I'm going to be employed by an agency. I went in and kind of learned the ropes enough where I could start selling and building a business around it. And that's always been my ambition.
No, that's great. So I got a small business myself with 2 other co-founders. And as you know, because you're in this space, branding and marketing can either make a company or break a company. And like you, for products and services, we've gone very cheap to build that clientele, but the biggest thing was getting the word out on who we are and what we do, so folks will want to employ our services. And you're in that space. So
exactly.
With BellaVix, what does the future look like? Where are you guys going, and where will we see you guys, like, say, 5 years from now?
Yeah, 5 years, it'd be great. We actually just did annual planning. So we do a lot of the EOS. So anybody's getting into business, the Entrepreneur Operating System, definitely recommend checking that out. But as a business, the next 5 years for us, AI is becoming something that's very relevant. And I'm moving more towards like a garage marketing agency type model. And what we're seeing with the support of some of these technologies coming on board is that what used to take an army of 50 people to accomplish can now be done by 5 specialized people who really understand how to integrate software into the customer experience, into marketing, into advertising. So we're going to continue going down that trajectory of being more of a tech-focused type marketing agency that is able to help brands scale on these marketplaces through sales and general awareness. So that's kind of where we're heading and where we see the future of marketplaces. If anybody is on Amazon, Rufus AI is at this point where it's making recommendations based on your shopping habits. It knows what's in stock. It knows what your sizes are. And it's getting to the point with some of the algorithmic changes that are going on that it's going to know your size X, Y, and Z, your preferences are blue, red, and whatever. And it's going to be able to say, hey, I got a business trip to New York next week and I need a suit and I got to look good. And it's going to be able to pull those listings. So where we're at as an agency is how do we get our brands and products into that journey as Rufus and AI continues to change the way we shop. We interact online.
Amazing, man. I see almost, I won't say daily, but at least monthly, Moore's Law speeding up in certain areas so quickly that, like you just explained, shopping experience, what it was 20 years ago and what it looks like now and into the future is going to change. You guys are leaning into it. So BellaVix, how do we find BellaVix online?
Yeah, definitely check us out, BellaVix.com. And my name's Will Haire. I'm the founder. I do a lot of content on LinkedIn. So if you're looking for how-tos, trends in the industry or anything like that, find me on LinkedIn. And if you're in the industry, if you own an e-commerce brand and you're trying to figure out how to scale on Amazon or Walmart, check out our website and check out some of the content we have that can help you on your journey.
Awesome. Hey, Will, thanks for your service to the nation. Thanks for all the knowledge you just gave to folks. Like, if you're an entrepreneur and you're not listening to this show, boy, you're missing up some good, golden nuggets that you can employ, with your business. So very excited to see where BellaVix is and where you guys are going. And I appreciate you taking the time. I hope you have a happy Veterans Day in the future.
To you as well. Thanks for having me, Chris.
Awesome. Hey, folks, take a look at our show notes, BellaVix.com. Take a look at Will online, connect with him on LinkedIn, connect with me on LinkedIn, share if you like what you heard, and we'll see you in our next segment, Live with Gratitude.